Yes, hi guys, hi everyone. How are you? Is my sound okay for everyone? Can you hear me? If you can't, just type yes. Yes, so if you can, just type yes. Nice. Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome to this New York session market analysis. The session has already started. Yes, in a session, New York session will always start around 15:30 to 4 p.m. Kenyan time. Yeah, that's our Kenyan time. So New York session is already we're already on New York session. Okay, so I need us to go direct to the charts. I need us to analyze the market to see our today's prediction, so that you can continue from there. Yeah. So allow me to go. To start with XAUUSD as usual. Allow me to start with gold to do the analysis to see the overall trend, to see what are we predicting, to see the live trading if we can get one signal for the live, and also we can trade it live. Okay, so this is gold on as usual. Start with the higher time frame. So remember today is being on a Monday. Today being on a Monday, the market always have a it shows us the direction of the week. Where is the market heading in the next whole week, in the next in the next whole week. Yeah, that's how the market will show us now. From Monday, you do the analysis, the overall market analysis. You predict where the market will be heading for the next 1 week. So, guys, yeah, as usual. And then again, you don't start on a daily time frame. You start on a weekly time frame. Remember, you are on a higher time frame. You see the overall market trend on a weekly time frame. Where are you predicting for the week? Are you bullish? Are you bearish for the week? Or what really are you doing for that week on that market? Are you getting? So let's start our analysis on a weekly time frame. Okay, always start your market on your analysis on a weekly time frame. Always start your analysis on a weekly time frame. So first of all, what is the trend of this market on a weekly time frame? Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Or what is it? So today being on a weekly time frame, today's candlestick have just moved over how many pips? Let's just count on a weekly time frame. You have to remember today is on a Monday, so hii candlestick imeanza leo tu. So on a weekly time frame, the candlestick have moved almost 4,300 pips on gold. Okay, 4,300 pips on gold. We are just on New York session, and the market has already moved all those pips. So what do we do? Let's try to find the direction. Is this now okay? Now the question that we should be asking ourselves now, yeah, are this market now rejecting this structure for a buy, or is it now, or will it continue selling for the whole this week? So this week is either this candlestick to pump up or to drop. Two ways on a weekly time frame. Is either this market to sell or that this market to buy. Are you getting? So it's either buy or a sell this week. Yeah. So let's go and analyze to see. Okay, now what are our strategy saying? Are we going to buy this market or are we going to sell? Are you getting? We're on weekly time frame. Okay. So let's lower back on the daily time frame. Let's lower down on the daily time frame. So that's on a daily time frame on XAUUSD. The market has sold. It has sold. From this structure, the market has been selling, has been dropping all the way to this structure. So what can we do? Due to these, we on daily time frame, yeah? Remember one candlestick, 1 day. One candlestick, 1 day. Okay? So this is gold. Gold has rejected, this is today candlestick. The gold has been rejecting this. It is sold and then now rejecting for possible buys. I'm getting for possible buys on a daily time frame because we see all this rejection. It was like a fake out. It was like a fake out, yeah? And also, it's kind of reacting on a structure. It's kind of reacting on a zone. Are you getting? So we might have probability of this market buying at this level. The reason why being is rejecting on a very zone, on a very strong zone. Whenever the market touches, it respects, touches, it respects, touches, it respects. Now, kuna more probability of this market respecting this supply to buy, or sorry, this demand to buy, right? So if you are going to look for any opportunity, more chances for us to look for an opportunity for buy. The reason being, this market has been respecting this structure for some time. Whenever the market touches, it buys, ikiguza, it buys. Now, again, they are at that structure. Now, let me tell you, you will not, you won't say this market has rejected, as close below this structure. No, this is a weak, these are fake out, these are liquidity. So you can't really you can't really say that this market has closed below this zone. This is just a week. That's why when you put on your line chart, you can't see that those are that weak. So the market has held above that structure, right? But we still have time. We still have how many hours? We still have 7 hours, that's 7 minutes for that candlestick to close. You are still on weekly time frame, right? On daily time frame, okay? So we still have 7 hours, that's 7 hours, that's 7 minutes for this daily candlestick to close, to confirm for us that, okay, that this zone has been respected, okay? That this zone has been respected. So what should we do? We lower down to the lower time frame to find any reason for us to, if we can find any buys opportunity on the lower time frame. We are going to find like something like chart patterns, or we are going to find anything like change of, sorry, we're going to find something like a change of character, or yes, or change of trend or you can also find anything that shows us change of trend, so that we can be interested with buys opportunity. Change in trend. So what do I mean by change in trend? I mean that this market has been dropping, but now it can change trend from bearish to a bullish. So we are going to find a reason here for us to buy anything like a bullish reversal chart pattern, or a change of character, or change in trend at this level. Remember, the reason being, this market has been respecting this demand zone for some time. Whenever the market touches at that zone, it buys. Whenever the market touches at that zone, it does what? It buys. So kuna more chances for this market to react. No, pump papa. Kuna more chances again to do what? To pump. But we haven't confirmed yet, because we still have 7 hours, that's 6 minutes for this candlestick on a daily time frame to close. It can close above or holds below. So no decision making for now on daily time frame. But let's do what? Let's lower the time frame for at least on a 4 time frame. What can you see on 4 time frame? Is the market bullish on a 4 time frame, or is the market bearish on H4? So let's see. So here we are on a 4 time frame on gold. Remember, now you are focused on this demand zone, or on this structure, to see if we can have those buys opportunities for this market to go up. Remember, the reason being, it was respected by, this zone was respected for some times. So let's find any reason for us to see if we can find any buy opportunities at this level. We are on a 4 time frame, but nothing really shows us that this market is changing the trend. It's still bearish. It's still bearish. Okay, it's still bearish. On a 2 hour time frame, the market, yes, is still bearish. On the 1 hour time frame, the market is still the market is bullish now. The reason being, look at this structure, guys. Yeah, this market was bearish, was moving, creating, let's just say lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, then a new lower low, again now a lower high at this level. So which zone? Okay, now let's see. Can we find any reason for us to buy at this level? Can we see any OB at this structure? Can we see any change of character at this level? Okay, so let's lower the time frame more to 30-minute time frame. So yeah, what can we see here? We can see a very good valid OB, a very good valid order block for a buy opportunity. So, but we have two structures here. We have sort of a inverted head and shoulder pattern, that pattern there, that might have this, that might show this bullish momentum on gold in the next. That might have this bullish momentum on XAUSD. So, but again, we have an OB at this level. So tukona chances mbili of gold respecting one structure. Number one, Number one, so is it that this market will respect this sort of an inverted head and shoulder for a buy? Or the second option, is it that this market to come back and respect, what do you call this OB? So kuna chances mingi of this gold respecting two structures. Is it that our first view, our first area of interest to be on this shoulder, or number two? So we have two buying area. We have two buying area. Buying area number one. And then now we have buying area number one. Okay. So two chances for this gold to respect one of these structures, either at this shoulder or at the OB. So either way, either this shoulder or at this OB. So one of them, guys, it has a respect either of this OB or on this shoulder. So it's a matter of now just waiting to see which zone will it gold respect for a buy. Yeah, is either to respect the OB or the first buying zone, which is an inverted head and shoulder pattern. Or you can just low again, to zoom in more on the 15-minute time frame. It's still okay for that shoulders, for a head, inverted head and shoulder. Let me just use this tool so that I can show you what do I mean. We have that as a left shoulder, then we have this as a right shoulder for us to buy this market. So first buying zone number one is at this level. The right shoulder, which is kind of the market can come and respect it for a buy, or also ikiweza kata that structure, our first buying zone inaweza kuja to buying zone number two, which is on a OB on 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame. So just need to be patient. And let's wait and see which at which level will this market respect it. At which level will this market respect? So will it respect on a right shoulder or on a OB, on 30 minutes OB. So just stay calm, stay patient. Let's see how the market plays. Okay, nice. So allow me to go to the next pair. Let me just analyze some pairs also. See what are we predicting next on them. Let me go on Bitcoin. Let me go on BTC. So BTC on daily time frame. Here we on Bitcoin has been consolidating for the last couple of days, for siku mingi sana, yeah? You can see Bitcoin has been consolidating for this at this level on a daily time frame. Are you getting? On a daily time frame, gold has been consolidating for some time. Okay, it has been consolidating for some time. So the good thing to do about it is just guys, let's wait for a breakout up or down on Bitcoin to see where will be the trend ending. Will it be selling? Will it be buying? Or what's really Bitcoin need to do? Will it pump up to create more highs? Will it go again to all-time high like it did? Or will it continue dropping? But we'll get that confirmation once if this market breaks at this consolidation. Are you getting? We'll have a very clean direction once if what this Bitcoin breaks it above for more buys or below for more sells. But again, let's wait for a clean direction on it. Let's don't gamble. Let's have a clean direction of where the market will be heading for the next, let's say, for the next 1 week, for the next 1 month, for the next, for the next even 1 year. We can have a very clean direction on Bitcoin. But let's first wait for this breakout on a daily time frame from this consolidation. So no view on Bitcoin until I see a breakout. Until I see a breakout on a daily time frame, either up or down, so that we can go with it. Okay. Nice. So next, allow me to go on AUDJPY. So here we on the AUDJPY on daily time frame. The market, I can call it the market is very slow, but sure. The market has been bullish. Yes, respecting all the structures, but again very slow. Very, very, very slow. But again, let's just lower the time frame more. Here we on a 4-hour time frame on AUDJPY. What can you see there? The market has sold below a structure. Look at this. Whenever the market is above this zone, it buys. Whenever the market is below, it sells. Whenever the market is below this structure, it drops. Whenever the market is above, it buys. Above, it buys. Above, it buys. But what about now? The market is below that structure. which means that kuna possibility of this market dropping. The reason being, whenever the market is below this zone, it sells. I repeat, whenever the market is below these zones, it drops, but whenever it is above, in a buy, in a buy, in a buy. But for instance, this market now is below this level. More likely for it to do what? To drop. So let's go to look for any chance for us to see either patterns, either change of character at this level, and for a very good signal entry for us to sell. Because all of us can able to see this market has changed it has broke the structure below and now retrace it for more sells on it. For more sales on it at this level. Okay, so you should be looking for a very good entry signal here to sell this market. So let's go on 1 hour time frame. Let's go for a 1 hour time frame. So this is on 1 hour time frame on AUDJPY. Okay, so we still wait for a confirmation. So guys, in the next 27 minutes, if this candlestick closes like that, it will be a very good signal for us to sell, for this market to drop. So we are going to take a short position on AUDJPY. Stop loss above this structure. Remember, stop loss above the zone to avoid the fake out, so to avoid being wicked out. So take profit at the next level, which will be this zone. So stop loss above this structure. I think so will be okay selling that market. I think so will be okay selling. So guys, this is a very clean entry. I can call it an A setup for us on this New York session. So the good thing now is just waiting for that candlestick to close. Just waiting for this candlestick to close in the next 26 minutes for us to enter those sales on AUDJPY instant sales, and then we can see how far can it go. So guys, wait for it. Let's wait for a confirmation before taking that sales on this AUDJPY. Okay, so you should stay calm and wait for that market to respect and then to confirm for those sales opportunities, guys, on this AUDJPY. Next, we have USDJPY. Okay, so on 4 time frame as usual, start with the daily time frame. Okay, the aim of a daily time frame to see the overall trend of the market. Are we bull or are we bears? So the market is still bullish for us. You can clearly see that the market is bullish. It's moving, creating what we call higher highs, higher lows, a very clean ones, indeed. Yeah, the market has been moving, creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, a new higher high, and then a higher low for more bullish momentum on USDJPY. So we are bull on it, yeah. We are bullish on it. So we are going to find any place for us to look for a buy opportunity, because I say the trend is your friend. Follow the trend if you want to be in a good position for you to make money very easy without stressing. So here we go. What can we see? The market has been respecting this supply for some times. Whenever the market comes back and touches this supply, whenever the market comes back and touches this supply, it drops. So it means that it's a very strong structure. Whenever the market touches, it sells, touches, it sells, touches again, it sells. So, but we have sort of what do we call this? Sort of an inverted head and shoulder pattern. So, kuna more chances. So let me just lower the time frame more. On a 1 hour time frame. So you should be looking for an buy opportunity in the next. Let's say if you have an engulfing candlestick here on the 1 hour time frame, you are going to look for a buy opportunities on USDJPY. Okay, on USDJPY at this level. The reason being that is respected by a inverted head and shoulder pattern, and also the overall trend, the overall bullish trend on a daily time frame, and also the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so we're on 1 hour time frame. So on the next 23 minutes, this won't confirm a bullish engulfing, but the other candlestick that will close above it. That's now that's now what we call a bullish engulfing, and we'll be taking an instant buy on the market, on USDJPY, a long position, stop loss below the structure, take profit at the next time. Don't overdo, don't over aim, just target some structures that looks clean on that market. So still waiting for that bullish engulfing so that we can buy USDJPY. Are you getting? So yes, simple as that. So let's wait for a confirmation before taking any trade like this, waiting for a bullish engulfing on USDJPY so that you can go in for those buys on 1 hour time frame. Next, GBP AUD. As usual, start on a daily time frame to see who are in control, buyers or sellers. So we are on a daily time frame on it. We can still call it can we call it a bullish or a bearish or a consolidation? So the market was bearish, very clean, creating lower highs, but again, something has happened here. We had a change of character at this level on a daily time frame, right? So the market changes the character from bearish to bullish. So I can't call it a bearish for now, I can call it a bullish market. The reason being, we have already seen a change of character. A change of character at this level. The market changing the character from bears to buyers. So we should be looking for an opportunity for us to buy. And where is the place for us to look for a buy? Waiting for it to retrace to this level so that you can buy GBP AUD at that level. So a long position on it. Once it retraces to that structures, we are going to look for a buy option or a buy opportunity on it, and then targeting the next high, which will be these levels. We don't overdo it. We just target some zones that we know the market can reach at a specific time. Not really specific, but again, at a specific structure, sorry. So once if this market drops to that structure, we'll be looking for a long position or a buy opportunity on it. Boom, and then it will be okay to go. Will be okay to go. Once if it drops, we're still on an early Monday, yeah? So don't rush. Wait for a good opportunity. Wait for a good opportunity. We still have a whole week to trade this market. So waiting for a drop to this level so that you can be bull on it, so that you can be bullish on it. Okay? Yeah, that's a GBP AUD. That's GBP AUD, guys. Huh? Next, let me go to Euro AUD. Euro AUD. As usual, start on a higher time frame to see the overall trend of the market. On a daily time frame, can we call it a bullish or a bearish? Yes. Remember these pairs, guys, before even I continue. Euro AUD and GBP AUD are positive correlated. What do I mean by positive correlated? They move the same direction. If GBP AUD is buying, obviously Euro AUD will also buy. The reason being because of the AUD. They are on the quote side. So they are positive correlated, zinaendana. So once you umefanya analysis and then unaona haziendani, know that you are wrong. Yeah, somewhere you are wrong somewhere. Okay? So try to be on the right side, yeah? Once you analyze these markets. Are you getting? And that's how the market works. Positive correlated. Once if you understand the trend of the market, once if you know where the market heading in the next, let's say even an hour, the next 2 days, you'll be okay. Nothing, no pressure needed. So here we have on Euro AUD, as we did on GBP AUD, we see that we are waiting for this pullback for more buys opportunities on it. The same thing, a long position will appear at this level, a buy opportunity, targeting the next high, which will be this high. Stop loss now, the quarter below the structures. Then I think so will be okay. I'm sure, yeah? Let's just go back to GBP AUD to show you that what do I mean by positive correlated, yeah? Zinaendana. Whenever you do GBP AUD, go. That's GBP AUD, look at it. That's GBP AUD. What about Euro AUD? The same thing. Positive correlated. So, once if umefanya currency moja GBP AUD alafu ukaona ni buyers, alafu kienda Euro AUD alafu ukaona ni sales, jua kuna somewhere wrong. Somewhere wrong. Jua kuna mahali uko wrong, okay? So make sure you trade very, very carefully. Make sure you follow the rules, the market rules, and I think so you'll be okay. I think so you'll be okay, right? Nice. Euro USD. So Euro USD has been respected by, you can all see, it has been respected by this, what we call an inverted head and shoulder pattern for a buy opportunity. So this market is likely to look for, this market is more likely to pump up to buy, right? This market is gonna more chances for it to buy. So we should be looking for opportunity. It has already respected the market has already moved. The market has already moved. People have already made money because we were supposed to buy at this level. A long position at this structure because of the shoulder. And now targeting the next zone for us to buy, right? So the market has already moved. So we can't really chase the market. We need to be patient. We need to stick with our strategy because now no reason for us to buy at this level. No reason at all. So we just need to stay calm and wait for the right opportunity. So with that said, no view on EURUSD for now. Okay, till we see by the way again. Nice. So GBP JPY, or you can call it GJ. So GJ on a daily time frame is bullish, right? On a daily time frame on GBP JPY it's still bullish but very slow. Okay, so let's just focus more on the 4-hour time frame to see where is the market heading. So we have a very strong structure. The market has been respecting for some time. You have that zone, and then you have this low. So you can all see, whenever the market touches at these zones, the market buys, yeah? Whenever the market touches at that levels, the market pumps up. Ikiguza in a drop, ikiguza in a panda, right? So I'll be looking, remember the overall trend of it is bullish, right? So I'll be looking for opportunity for us to buy this market. Once you get to break this structure, creates a new high, low, then boom, you'll be on a very good buying opportunity at this level. A long position on GBP JPY, then I think so will be okay. So that's GBP JPY on a 2-hour time frame, and also on a 1-hour time frame, it's the same thing, right? The same thing also on the other time frame. The same thing on the other time frame. Nice. So that's my analysis on GJ. So let me look for one more. The market has already moved. People have already made money. So make sure you do your analysis in the morning. So this is GU. GU at a bot. So this GBP USD. On a daily time frame, I can call it a consolidation, yeah? On a daily time frame, I can call it GBP USD, sorry. I can call it a consolidation market on a daily time frame, right? But on a 4-hour time frame, let's lower it more. So it has been respected by these, what we call as shoulders. Whenever the market comes back to that zones, it buys. So shoulders are very strong shoulders at this level. This the market has been respecting for some time. So until I see a breakout above this structure, so that you can buy, so that I can be interested with buys opportunities on GU. So still looking at it, still watching it very closely to see if we can have a breakout above this level for buys on GBP USD. So it's still cooking. So no need to rush, just wait for it. Wait for your strategy to cook. So that you can take a trade. Gold, as I said there, let me just go back for those guys who didn't have gold. I said gold or XAUUSD, you have two buying zones. Number one, you have this as a sort of an head, a shoulder, so another shoulder here. So kuna more chances for this gold to buy at this buying zone area number one. Buying area number two is because of this OB. So is it that the market to respect this OB or this first shoulder? So either way, just need to be patient. Let's see which will it respect, okay? Let's see which will it respect. So yeah, so that's our New York session market analysis, guys. Remember to join our daily live trading sessions at around 8 p. Sorry, our classes that usually goes live each and every day at 8 p.m. and also at 9 p.m. for the beginners at 8 p.m. each and every day, Monday to Friday. An advanced class at 9 p.m. at from 9 to 10, 1 hour each and every day. So take advantage and join there. And cheers, guys. So see you guys at 8 p.m. for the beginner class session. Have a good and a profitable week ahead.